Alright, I am going to make another video. I just got off church, that's why I have my bolo tie on. My dad sells Native American jewelry in Winslow, Arizona, and he gave me this. This is turquoise, and I really like it. It's just, that's such a cool stone. Anyway, so let's do lesson 92. Without further ado, we'll get started right away. Alright, we're going to do expanded notation with exponents. Okay? So this isn't too hard, but basically it's a review of place value. If I have a decimal point right there and a number right here, it's in the ones place. The way you use exponents to represent the ones place is 10 to the 0 power. Tens place would be 10 to the first power. Hundreds place would be 10 to the third power. This would be 10. Ones place in the thousands group, so this is really the thousands place. That would be 10 to the fourth power. This would be 10 to the fifth power. 10 to the sixth power. 10 to the seventh power is millions. 10 millions is 10 to the eighth power. And 100 millions is 10 to the ninth power. Okay, so with that known, let's go ahead and do a number. 4,023. So if I want to write that in expanded form, there's 1, 2, 3 digits here. So I'm going to have 3 sets of parentheses. Okay, and a addition sign in between each parenthesis. Alright, so what number is in the thousands place? Well, that would be a 4. So I'm going to take 4 times, and since 4 is in the thousands place, tens, or ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, I'm going to multiply that by 10 to the fourth. So this represents that 4,000 there. There's nothing for 0 when 0 is in the hundreds place. Then the next number is going to be 2. 2 is going to be in the tens place. So I got to multiply that by 10 to the first. And then our last one is 3, and I'm going to multiply that by 10 to the 0. Okay? So that is how you do expanded notation using exponents. Alright, game on. We're really going to start doing problems that are a little bit more difficult, and you really have to pay attention to the order of operations. Sorry, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Okay, so we're going to go one step at a time. There's nothing to substitute. That's kind of like what we talked about last lesson while we were substituting in numbers in our formulas, like area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. You substitute in for the base and the height the number. Alright, but here there's nothing to substitute. We have all our numbers. Next thing we're going to do is parentheses. Are there any parentheses? Yes, there are parentheses. So I'm going to do 8 plus 8, which is 16. Then I'm going to bring everything else down that's not in the parentheses. Okay? Plus 3 squared times 2. Okay? Alright, so now that I'm done with parentheses, I'm going to move on to exponents. And how I'm demonstrating how to do this is how you need to do this. You need to be methodical with how you do these problems. So we're going to do exponents. And exponents includes square roots or radicals. Okay, square root of 16 is going to be 4. 3 squared, which is 3 times 3, is going to be 9. And those are our only exponents, so bring everything else down. 5 minus 16 divided by, and if you don't go in the right order, you're going to get the wrong answer. Okay? So we're done with exponents. The next one is multiply and divide. 5 minus 16, no, 16 divided by 4. That'll work. What's 16 divided by 4? Well, that'll be 4. And we're going to multiply. And when you're multiplying and dividing, you should know that it's from left to right. Okay? So 9 times 2 is going to be 18. Now you bring down everything that you haven't yet evaluated. Some people say, bring down a 4. No, 16 divided by 4 is 4. So I've already evaluated those two. I've already evaluated those two. So the only thing I have left to bring down is the plus sign and 5 minus. So now we're done with multiply and divide. Last step is add and subtract. And this is also from left to right. So 5 minus 4 is 1 plus 18. And so your answer is going to be 19 right there. So now we're done with add and subtract. So 19 is your answer for this awesome problem that really makes me happy. All right, so go ahead and pause your computer. Try this one on your own. Do your best. Welcome back. I hope you paused your computer and tried it yourself. If you're not pausing and trying it yourself, you're not getting any better. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. 2 plus 3, that's going to be 5 squared. Okay, I'm done with substitution. So right now I'm doing parentheses. I'm doing all parentheses first. So I did 2 plus 3, got to 5. I'm going to bring down everything else. Oh, here's something different. Within this set of parentheses right here, I have exponents. So what do and I have addition. So how do I know what to do first? Do I do 2 squared or do I add them together? I'm glad you asked. You basically restart your order of operations inside the parentheses. So what comes first? Would it be exponents or addition? Well, in order of operations, exponents comes before addition and subtraction. So I'm going to do my exponents first here. 2 squared is going to be 4. 3 squared is going to be 9. Then I'm going to bring the addition sign down. Okay. Now I'm still in parentheses. I haven't got past anything else here. So I'm going to do 4 plus 9, which is 13. Then I'm going to bring everything down. At this point, I am completed with my parentheses. Then I move on to exponents. You say, you already did exponents. I had to restart the order of operations inside the parentheses. Now I'm doing the exponents. Oh, 5. I do have exponents. 5 squared. 5 times 5 is going to be 25 minus 13. I bring down the minus 13. Done with exponents. There's nothing to multiply and divide. Done with that. Now I add and subtract. So 25 minus 13 is going to be 12. Your answer to that is 12. Hopefully you got 12. The last thing I want to talk about is when you have a fraction and you're doing an exponent. So 1/2 to the 3rd power. The exponent is 3, the base is 1/2. So I'm going to multiply 3 things. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I know I'm multiplying 3 things because of the exponent, so I have 3 blanks. What goes in there? Well, the base goes in there, and the base in this case is 1/2. So I'm going to take 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2. Okay, 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, so 1/2 to the 3rd power is 1/8. Guys, it's the same method. It's just our base is now a fraction. Okay, guys? So you still have 3 things you're multiplying because the exponent is 3. And then when you want to figure out what goes in there, you look at the base, which in this case is 1/2. So that's pretty much everything I got today. Hopefully you guys are going strong. And I look forward to seeing you again. All right, have a nice day.